Welcome back to New Day Northwest. I'm really excited about my next guest because she is going to help me relearn something I used to do years ago but haven't touched in a long time. A sewing machine. Carmen Lapon is here with me now. Carmen and her family own Quality Sewing's 10 shops in Western Washington. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, it's been 27 years, but I don't want to brag, but I do have to show you one picture.
Yes.
Okay, this is the family
so cute.
Flintstones, and I did sew Fred and Wilma actually has a zipper.
Oh, nice work.
Fred was very easy, basically just a seam.
Oh, they are adorable.
I haven't sewn since, and that was 27 years ago. So I think machines, I will tell you, have changed a lot, by the way, because the first thing I said is, where's the pedal? And you have pedals, but you don't necessarily need them because you have buttons.
Now there's a stop-go button. So you can still use a foot control. All machines still have them, but now there's a stop-go button, which is right here. There's a speed control.
Wow.
It's really easy to use.
Okay, so they've changed a lot since then.
Yes.
Tell me about the one we're using today, because it's pretty special.
Yeah, so in front of me right here, I have 3 different Brother sewing machines. Brother makes easy to use. They're just beautiful sewing machines. And right here, this is the NS80, and this is a great starter machine.
Okay.
And you can see one of my favorite features of these new machines is the needle threader.
Okay, I was so excited about this because I've spent so long going like,
right, it's so hard. Yeah, this is so easy.
Okay, you're going to demo that.
I've already threaded
watch.
the machine, and now all I'm going to do is push this down here, and just like that, boom, my needle is threaded.
Wow.
Just like that, super easy.
That is amazing right there.
The other thing that the machines do today is they are so easy to sew through many different layers of fabric.
So you just hit the go button.
I just hit the go button.
Wow.
And it's going to go up and over and through 9 layers of fabric, and then right on to this sheer tricot. Well, let me get it under my foot control here. There we go. But it's going to sew through all of these layers of fabric.
So 9 layers of denim.
Of denim, yes.
And then this very sheer tricot fabric.
Sheer tricot fabric, exactly. And it went over and through all the way through the thick fabric here onto the fine fabric without me changing anything. I don't have to change my needles.
Right. Because you used to have to change needles.
Yeah, you still need to change your
adjust
needles sometimes, like when they get dull. But what's great is that you can sew on all types of fabric. So when you're doing costumes, like you did that Flintstone costume, you don't have to worry about, oh, maybe I can't sew on that fabric. Your machine's going to handle it. And Brother has lots of beautiful machines, including ones that do embroidery.
Which I want to talk about. You're an authorized Brother
dealer. Yes.
So what does that actually mean?
What that means is that we have a larger selection of Brother machines, and we have dealer exclusive machines that you can only find in a dealer store. So an example of like this beautiful machine over here, this machine does sewing, quilting, embroidery, and you can see how gorgeous and professional all the embroidery is. Brother is also one of the only manufacturers that has Disney embroidery designs. So if you're into Disney, Brother is your brand.
And I should say they're very high tech.
Yes.
You can do things with apps on your phone and you can send pictures and
for sure. Brother has a really cool app called Artspira, and that app connects to any of their machines that are Wi-Fi enabled, because yes, sewing machines are Wi-Fi enabled, many of them, and on that app you can do all sorts of creative, amazing things.
Well, so the other thing, one thing I really love is that people, if you're not sure what you want, people can come in and test drive your machines, right?
Yeah,
they can try them out. You have the fabrics.
We have the fabrics. We have all sorts of different types of fabrics. Yeah, so we have 10 Puget Sound locations, all in Western Washington, and you can come in and test drive any of the machines. We also teach free learn to use your sewing machine classes.
And I like this idea because it's unlimited classes. If you don't feel like you caught it, you want to come back, or you need a brush up or something more advanced, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's free?
It is free, and it is for any sewing machine, quilting machine, serger, embroidery machine, no matter when or where you purchased it. But that is not all. Even if you can't get into one of my stores, we even have on-demand classes online on learning how to use a large variety of different sewing machines.
And I remember I asked you, so this machine I probably wouldn't want to use because it seems too fancy if I'm just starting out. And you were saying, buy one of the best machines you can.
100%.
Because that makes it easier, is that what you're saying?
Yes, the more a machine can do, the easier it is, because all of these machines have beautiful ease of use features. So many ease of use features.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the machines themselves. So what do you love about this one?
This guy here is a sewing machine, but also an embroidery machine. If you can see the embroidery there, and an embroidery machine. And it is just super easy to use. Has a beautiful touch screen right here. So you can see there's a touch screen, easy to just select the designs that you want.
These are not your grandma's machines.
No, they're not. Much like our phones, our sewing machines have changed dramatically in 27 years, but all for the better.
And it's so compact. And this looks like it just hooks onto the side.
Yep, this just slides on here.
Wow.
Super easy to use, very versatile. This is the LB5000, really great. If you have any interest in sewing, this is a great starter machine.
And you said this is also a really good starter machine.
This is also a great, the NS80, a really great starter machine as well, super easy. And then over here,
if you're into quilting, this would be, okay.
Yep. These machines that have a larger chassis or frame, right, they have all this space, so you could put a big project underneath there.
And I think we have a moment to talk about some of these projects that you actually made on this machine. Is this?
Yep, yeah, we made them on quite a variety, probably a variety of machines. So this is a nice little bag that was made, and this is embroidered. The sew here. Over here, we did some customization.
Oh,
so,
wow.
you know, gone fishing on a little jacket.
And you can learn these in your classes as well.
We do,
So
yes.
if you started with a machine like this, but then you want to get into maybe embroidery, you could come and figure out how your machine works.
Yes, for sure. And we also teach project-based classes that aren't free, but maybe you want to learn how to make pajama pants or something else. We teach all of those classes as well, on top of the free Learn to Use Your Sewing Machine classes.
Okay, and I like that you have a 90-day exchange program. Tell me about that.
So this is really fun because this happens a lot. Like, you're excited, you buy a new sewing machine, and you're like, oh, I'm having so much fun. And then you're like, wait, I wish my machine did more. So we have a 90-day trade-up program, so you can put the full value of the machine that you purchase towards a new machine, because we want to make sure you find the right machine for you.
I can tell you're passionate. What do you personally love about sewing?
What do I love about sewing? I love the creativity. It is so fun to create something with your hands, you know, in a world where we're just looking at computer screens, coming away and making something fun like any of these beautiful quilts or the bag is amazing.
And I know quilting has had a great resurgence,
Yeah.
so it's nice to see the creativity. Thank you
it
so
is.
much.
Thank you.
In August, Brother Authorized Dealers like Quality Sewing will get exclusive access to new product innovations for 2023, only available through authorized sewing centers. So to learn more about Quality Sewing or any of the more than 300 Brother Sewing centers across the country, visit the website on your screen.